Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of Gavel Gang, the Student Senate podcast. Again, I'm your host, Nicolette. Thank you for tuning in again. I'm joined by our co-host this week, Daniel Baglini.
How are you? Shout out to my mom.
There you go. And also 2 members of the Student Alumni Association that's going to talk to you guys about some rad events going on and about their org. So take it away.
I'm Michael O'Brien. I'm the president of the Student Alumni Association, and
I'm Olivia. I'm the vice president of the Student Alumni Association. So one big event we have coming up is Oozball in April. It's going to be April 28th. That's a Sunday. We're really excited about it. Sign-ups are open now. What else do we have coming up?
we also have Nearly Naked Mile. That's March 6th. So in 2 weeks now, March 6th, it's a Wednesday. Starts at 4:30. Bring 2 clothes. And then you get to, donate stuff, run in the buff. Super fun, super exciting. And then March 20th, we have SAND, and that's the big acronym, but it's Student Alumni Networking Dinner. So for $5, you sign up, you get a free meal, you get to network with alumni from your college, from your school, and it's really an exciting opportunity to kind of forward yourself and your career and your opportunities and your interests.
Cool. So what is like your org just in general?
Right. So we have the Student Alumni Association. So we work with the Alumni Association a lot of their programming events we kind of help out at. They give us our funding, and they our job is to connect students and alumni and kind of bridge that gap between students, alumni, and alumni of the university through fun programming. We try to generate as much school spirit as possible. And we just really try to recruit the best members that we possibly can. We're open, so anyone can join at any time of the year. We don't close that form till the very end, right when we have our retreat, because at that point we kind of need to stop collecting new members and kind of put it on the back burner a little bit. And then, you got anything else to add?
Yeah, we're open organization. We're recruiting now. So if you want to join, go on the Student Alumni Association website, and there is an application.
Whoa, when do you guys meet?
We meet every Wednesday at 5 in the Senate chambers of the union.
Perfect. So I know you had some questions you wanted to ask.
And I got to point out, lots of great clubs meet in the Senate chambers.
Oh, yes.
Lots of great clubs. You got to know. But I was curious about Oozball because I see all the advertisements for them. It's wonderfully advertised. But how do you get the foot of mud?
So in the morning of Oozball, so right now there's a big mound of dirt on the fields. So they're going to clear that. And then, so it's all dirt. We set up the nets the night before. And then the day of, in the morning, the fire department comes and they just spray the whole thing with their hoses. Like they're on the ladder spraying it. Like they're down below spraying it. They have tons of hoses
they douse
going.
The field in water.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like the middle is, you sink.
It's insane.
It is. It's a fun event.
Yeah, no, you should sign up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I'm really good at volleyball and
Okay.
not afraid of mud, so let's go.
You can sign up in doubles this year or singles. So you don't have to have a full team of 6. If you sign up as a pair, you'll get put on the same team. So,
Yeah,
That's
we try to.
cool.
Yeah, we have it's new this year. It's like a kind of like a free agent pool. So you can sign up as one person, you can sign up as a duo, and then kind of from there we'll pair you and try to get you that team of 6. That way you can compete in the tournament.
That's pretty cool. Did you have another question?
I got all these questions for you guys. I like your events, but for the Nearly Naked Mile, I see all these mile markers around campus for the Roadie 5K. Do you guys use those pre-existing markers, or how's the run work?
We have a pre-existing course, so it's called Nearly Naked Mile because you're running nearly naked, and I think it's nearly a mile. I don't think it's exactly a mile the way the measurements work out, and some people cheat and cut corners and stuff. But we usually tell them run to the best of your ability. We have spotters, but I believe we do use the first mile or the second or third mile of the whatever 5K course is already over there. So yeah.
Cool.
starts on the quad, and then it goes up past the Welcome Center and stuff.
Swan Welcome Center, and then you're cutting across and going down, and then you run towards the path of the library, and then you're booking it up from the library, and then running down the brake path on the quad.
So it's never uphill, is what I'm hearing.
Right.
Yes.
That's
pretty much.
That's where it's at.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
The
best part.
Yeah. Cool. Any other questions you have?
Preserving that energy. Gosh, I like that. And you got the spotter, so that's good.
Yeah.
Keeping the naked truth. Intended. Yeah, all day. And like what opportunities comes when people go to SAND?
So when people go to SAND, you register, sign up, you get a free, or you get a $5 meal. I shouldn't say free. The $5 is there to kind of hold you accountable to make sure you're actually going to go and show up. But the opportunities you get there, you get to go and you get to meet the fantastic alumni. And most times alumni love coming back and like reliving kind of their story. So you'll get to meet them and you'll probably get a nice LinkedIn connection. It's a great opportunity. I know my parents were two of the college representatives there last year and they met like a lot of great people. Set them up with interviews with other people. Yeah, they set up with the interviews with other people. So it's a really great opportunity to network.
Yeah.
Only meeting the best people, am I right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really helpful.
Yeah.
Usually there's someone from everyone's college.
Yeah.
So everyone gets a chance to see what it's all about in the alumni life.
It's crazy.
We love it.
From the other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never see it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, that's all the questions that, well, I didn't ask any questions, but I guess
You got any questions?
I don't. My question was, like, I had a question about the mud, but then I realized how they do it, so I was more informed than you were.
Yes.
So I don't have any questions. I know all the answers.
I'm just
There you go.
ignorant.
Yeah.
My mind is a clean slate.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Gosh.
Yeah, okay, cool. So thank you guys for coming.
You're welcome.
Do you have any, shout outs you want to give to all of our viewers out there?
Shout out to the rest of SAA.
Yeah, that's about it. My parents, I just saw them. So what's up?
Hi, Mom and Dad.
All right, sounds good. Thank you guys for coming. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
We love it.
All right.
Yeah, so cool.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. What?
Just
It's
me and
just
you?
us.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang. I thought we were going on to the bachelor portion. I was
No,
like,
we're
I am
gonna.
even more clean slate. Yeah.
No, that's not it. You can stay for the bachelor part though.
I think the white guy with the brown hair and the beard is going to win.
Well, yeah, I would say so too.
I-
Because
Do I have to go on the Bachelor?
Hey, we have a special guest, someone who might win the bachelor.
yeah.
Yes.
All right, it's time for our favorite segment, student issues.
Actually, so recently,
Yeah.
whenever a senator misses a Senate meeting,
Yeah.
you know this, we have to get 25 signatures,
Yeah.
and we have to talk to our constituents, and we have to write a few paragraphs about why we missed the Senate meeting.
Yeah.
But though that's actually an honest to God great policy because it tells me what my constituents want.
Yeah.
And something that I haven't been hearing much that gets a ton of popular support
Mhm.
is we can contact one of the engineering groups and we can make at least a protective rain cover. You know the area between the library and Chafee
Yeah.
where the hill climber comes,
Mhm.
and it's basically a river whenever it rains.
Yes.
And there's a little hill up there,
Ah.
and there's a bunch of piping under there, so you can't make a massive building, but you can make light structures. So we could commission one of the engineering groups
Mhm.
to just make like 4 posts and a tin roof, and bam, now you're out of the rain whenever it rains.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I really think that at all like the popular like bus route things, there should be
Exactly.
overhangs.
It's ridiculous when these people are like in like heel or ankle deep water
Yeah.
waiting for the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just water, it's like mud.
Exactly. It
It's
sucks.
gross. Yeah, I saw one unfortunate person wearing just after Christmas time. So we just got back brand new shoes that he destroyed, and his only comment to himself, but out loud, is, "Damn, my mom's gonna kill me." And there you have it, folks. We need overhangs so parents don't get upset at us for ruining our shoes.
Exactly. Too many Yeezys have gone in the trash can.
I know. I believe he was wearing mugs.
Oh,
The mugs.
a beautiful shoe.
Yeah.
I love the cross between the construction worker shoe and an UGG.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
Was it Tom
it
Brady?
is. Another thing, Brookside, man, I was excited for it. I really thought that they were gonna get it done, but I guess not.
It ain't gonna happen.
It's
Like,
not.
It's honestly sad. But I mean, I think Brookside is a good idea, and I think waiting for it is going to be an excellent investment of your guys' time and money.
Mhm.
But gosh, what a disappointment.
I know. But do you think that like the want for students to have apartment style on campus is going to be enough to fill them?
Yes. So what I hope for, which isn't necessarily the end goal of Hillside, or delete that one, of Riverside, is URI doesn't want more students. It just wants to get its commuter students to be not commuters anymore, or the commuters who live off campus to come back to campus. I think it's interesting that they're offering parking spaces directly for people who live there. Yeah. Especially with the parking problem that we already have. I don't know if it's going to work. I look forward to seeing those spaces filled.
I think the best thing for them to do is make a beach in back of the building, so that way commuters don't have any other reason, because we're there for the beach. But if you bring the beach to Brookside,
how about we open up another Charlio's and we just put it right next to Riverside?
Yeah, well, what's Riverside? That's my question.
I love it when I say the names of dorms wrong.
I mean, the MU is going through renovations, and there has been chirps of bringing back a bar on campus. I mean, it's a win-win.
Yeah,
it definitely is.
It's safer, man.
Exactly.
Like that's exactly why we should make. That's the Ram Escape, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why we should make the Ram Escape serve alcohol.
Exactly.
You know, you're at a safe place. You can walk back to your dorm if it ever gets too much.
Exactly. I think the students should be in charge of the university. We've got all the good ideas.
That's exactly right. We should give Student Senate more power.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone in the school would support that idea.
Yeah. I mean, probably. I would think so.
It's wonderful.
I know. So moving on, Wednesday. We love it. We have Senate meetings, 6:30 in the Senate chambers. All are welcome. We advise you all to come because it's a great time. We did it.
Yeah.
We finally did it.
We passed the Constitution.
We did it. Yep. It was only took 4 weeks?
Yeah, it took 4 weeks. It took so much reading and so much editing. Yeah. And it is a masterpiece.
It is. I would say, go on record, it's perfect.
Exactly, in every way. Does not need to be changed.
No.
We should have taken out the stipulation that we can change it in the future.
Yeah.
Because it's perfect.
It is perfect, honestly. You know, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears literally went into that. I mean, tears? I got lots of paper cuts.
It's
blood,
awful.
Sweat, when you're up there in the Senate chambers, important stuff's happening, you sweat. So there we go, the trifecta.
When you leave the Senate chambers for like the 5-minute break and you're already at like 4:59 and you're still in getting a hamburger, you got to sprint back.
You do. Yeah. That's true. So what else? We recognized some student groups.
Yeah, we did recognize some student groups.
We did.
Ah, gosh.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
That was Allison, our live studio audience.
Well done. She's our fact checker.
We do.
We talked about student groups.
We did. We
are
going to recognize
this
student
week
groups.
Or in
you have to vote
4 days. Yeah, we'll do it. We always unanimously recognize these groups.
Yeah, it's a great groups.
Yeah, excellent groups. Like I have never seen a bad group of students. Awesome.
Hey,
stop.
We're gonna get
These parades after Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Great groups of students.
They are.
Yeah.
They are what hold this Constitution together.
Exactly.
You know?
They might be a little bit aggressive, but they are the core of URI.
Exactly. They, honestly, Brody Pride right there, you know?
Go Rams, baby.
Exactly. Go Rams. What else did we do on Wednesday?
What else did we do?
It was, honestly, so much that it's hard to think of all of them.
It was a surprisingly short meeting. I'll give us that.
Yes.
We pride ourselves on going 3 hours.
Yeah.
And it was only an hour and a half.
That's true. Because shout out, Reference Officer McWeeny. He moderated first time in his life. It was great. He did such a good job.
He's an excellent moderator.
Yeah.
I'll certainly miss him.
Yeah.
But he's going back to what I think he does excellent as well.
Yeah.
Taking the minutes.
Yeah, I mean, definitely 100%. Read the minutes. Check our IG because we're going to let you know when the minutes come out. Yours truly wrote them.
Yeah.
So.
Keep us accountable.
Exactly. I mean, again, I'm going to go on record saying I think they're perfect. I did a great job.
no need to change.
Nope, none at all.
The attendance was perfect. I gotta say that.
Yeah. I do think that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
just a very well run meeting.
perfect. All right.
Congratulations.
So it was short all in all. So we don't have that much to report on. So we're moving on to the Bachelor recap. I'd like to throw it in. Allison Lantane.
Wait, I want
Thank
Dan
you,
to
Allison.
stay.
Oh, you want me
I
to
think
stay?
that Dan should stay
Oh
and
wow.
talk about it from the perspective of someone who's never
Alright.
never seen the
So
show.
we'll give you a rundown of what happened, and then you can
Thank
say like from the outside,
Who
like
should win?
yeah.
Sure, if that's
Yeah.
what you want to say.
So first off, I just want to go and say they've been teasing it. The wall jump. We all thought it was going to happen this week. I was very, very excited, and it didn't happen.
The wall jump, for those who don't know, is in the promo from the very beginning of the season, back in January, before the semester even started. They show this clip of Colton, and he's like walking really angrily, and then there's like this 7-foot wall,
Yeah.
and it's really tall, and he just jumps it, and he flips over it, and you hear one of the girls in the background go, "Colton, no!" And they play it every week. So every week you're like, this is the week. I'm going to see him jump a wall, and I need to know why.
But it was for the first time at the end when they do next week on The Bachelor. That promo was in it. So everyone was thinking that it was going to happen, and it didn't. So my first question, and I think you can also answer this, is it going to it's next week is hometown, so it's not going to happen then. So it's either fantasy or they're just not going to play it at all. So what do we think?
Do you think that people don't have fences in their hometowns?
I don't think he'll do that.
You
Meaning
don't
the
think so?
families just say, because no, there was multiple, it looked like a rose ceremony type.
But I will say that they've been playing like fast and loose this season with like, because usually you have your thing where like this season, like more people have like gone to Colton's room that has ever happened before. Usually
That's
like they
true.
keep you very separate. So it wouldn't surprise me if like something wacky was happening and like a producer went up to Colton and told Colton something in a hotel room, and then he like marched out of the hotel and jumped over a fence.
That's true. So you do think we're going to see it?
I think we're going to see it this week, but maybe I'm just...
during hometowns? You do think it's going to happen?
Oh, I think it's definitely going to happen, and I think it could happen during hometowns.
Oh, what do you think?
You know, I think jumping over fences or walls, as you said,
Yeah.
is mostly like a fantasy sort of thing. I think during fantasy, like what else is fantastical? Humpty Dumpty. You know what he sat on?
A wall.
A wall. Exactly. Colton will actually be showing his heroic side by jumping over that wall to try to save our egg-shaped friend.
Okay.
Okay,
Interesting analysis.
so we have vote for Humpty Dumpty, vote for fantasy, and vote for
Hometowns.
hometown. So going on, what happened? Crazy. We actually had one person send themselves home.
Mm-hmm.
Heather
G.
Heather. She was like, I got my kiss. I got what I came here.
Heather had never been kissed
Yep.
before she came here, and she kissed Colton 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And then this week she said, "I don't want you to meet my family," and she left.
Yeah.
And
So
she got on a train, and she let the train take her down the mountain, and she left.
Yeah. So,
Dang, Heather.
So
Yeah.
imagine Heather's face, X, she's gone. Next, this was a drama-filled episode.
This was a drama-filled episode.
Basically, what girls like to do is once they're bitter that they got sent home, they're not going to get to marry Colton, they like to just kind of throw in seeds of doubt into Colton. So, you know, at least if I don't get to win, I'm going to ruin the chance of everyone else to win.
Awesome.
So Dan, have you heard of the phrase "not here for the right reasons"?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a phrase that one might use to insinuate that someone isn't there for the right reasons.
Right.
And so a lot of people go on to The Bachelor, but maybe they're there trying to, you know, get a spot on Bachelor in Paradise so that ABC will pay for you to, you know, have drinks on the beach for a few weeks. Or maybe they're trying to become the Bachelorette themselves so that they can have, you know, 20 plus men fawning over them.
Or they're just there to gain some, like,
to
clout.
gain some
Right.
Instagram followers.
Yeah.
Um,
So it's 3 women, not 1, not 2, but 3 women left.
Mhm.
Last week, they said, Colton, there are some girls that are still here that aren't here for the right reasons. So now in Colton's mind, his worst fear is coming, that he's going to get to the end of this and his heart's going to get broken. So he's like crazy, right? So then, who was it? Kirpa
and Cassie.
No, I'm saying who are the girls that were the...
Oh, Kirpa and Kaylin.
Yes, no. No, I'm talking about who's the other girl that went to Colton and said,
well, there's a ton of them. It was like everybody.
no, I'm talking, but specifically on their dates, Kirpa sold out Cassie,
Tasha.
and Tasha sold out Kaylin. So basically, Tasha told Colton that Kaylin wasn't there for the right reason. She was only there to be the next bachelorette. And then Kirpa told Colton that Cassie wasn't there for the right reasons, that she wasn't ready for marriage.
Which that's just so stupid to me to say that, because like Cassie said like 4 words this whole season.
Yeah.
So it's like, how are you going to say that she's there for like because she's done nothing. She's not a notable character to get anything else from this experience.
Yeah.
So then my question is, obviously, whoever wins the single elimination bracket for love gets to marry Colton, correct?
Well,
They get
yeah. So
engaged.
the idea is that you get engaged at the end.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I see no flaws with this
None
form
at all.
of dating.
No.
But is it whoever comes in second, it has a possibility of becoming the Bachelorette?
So in the past, it's been whoever came in 3rd place, but that stopped like 4 seasons ago, and now they really are kind of fast and loose with it. So like it goes like both ways. So like, was it last season was Ari's season? So last season Ari was the Bachelor, and usually it would go in the same way where the 3rd runner-up in the Bachelorette would become the Bachelor, but like they didn't like that person, so they picked Ari, who was from like 5 seasons ago.
Yeah.
So it is sort of assumed that somebody who made it close to the end in the previous season will become the Bachelorette, but it's not a guarantee.
Right. Yeah. So basically we get all these just bombs being dropped on Colton. And in the end, I think, Tasha, who she came out of nowhere, really. She's like a front runner and no one knows who she is. I didn't really know who she is. She got a rose, so she's going to hometowns, which means that Colton is going to their hometown and meeting their family. And then Kaylin was able to defy odds and, kind of diminish Colton's fears.
She got a one-on-one date, which is when they spend time together alone, but the cameras are still rolling.
Yes.
And a one-on-one date is very important because it's the only time that you get with that person that is like solely for you. So like in a group date, like you might get 5 or 10 minutes, but in a one-on-one, it's the whole day just for you.
Yeah.
I think this is an excellent way. I just can't imagine any other system better than just.
I think this is the best dating system.
Yeah.
Personally.
Exactly. But my question was, what fear did she help him conquer?
The fear that she was there to only be the Bachelorette. They had a conversation about it while she was snowboarding down a mountain. So the best time.
Attempting to
snowboard. She wasn't very good at it.
How did she go about convincing him?
I think she cried.
You know what she did?
Crying is good.
She sprinkled the seed of, I want to have children with you. And when she said that, the smile on his face was so wide. He was like, holy grail.
Colton really loves kids too.
Yeah.
Okay, so she used the child card to try to
yeah.
get the rose.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then we're down, and then Hannah,
yes.
B got sent home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hannah B was basically like, oh my God, I love you. I just met your family. And Colton was like, psych, not into you. Goodbye. So she went home. And then it was really a boxing match between Kirpa and Cassie for the last final rose. And Kaylin came in and saved the day. Basically said,
let's unpack this for a second.
Yeah.
Because, okay, Dan.
Yes.
So it was Hannah G.
Yeah.
Hannah G, Kirpa, and Cassie on a group date. So it was the 3 of them, and there was 2 roses.
Yes.
So one of them was going to go home. And so Kirpa and Kaylin were, like, sniping at each other. And it was getting weird for Colton and for Hannah, who, like, hasn't done anything wrong. So Colton is like, I'm not ready to give anybody any roses. Like, we need to keep going on the evening, and then I'll decide later. So it becomes the evening. They're sitting down at dinner, and immediately, Colton's like, Hannah G, here's a rose.
Yeah.
Why'd you make her come back, bud?
Yeah.
What was the point of that? Clearly you knew. So then he, like, pulls Hannah G aside so they can, like, talk and he can give her the rose, but he just leaves Kirpa and Cassie. Yeah, Kirpa and Cassie there for them to, like, glare at each other for, like, 10, 15 minutes. So while that's happening, Kaylin, who's back at the house, is like, nah, I'm all set with this. Yeah. So she goes to their date and finds them. And she's like, Colton, can I steal you for a sec? Which is a thing you do at a cocktail party, but not in the middle of someone's date.
Yeah.
And so Colton's like, I guess. And so did we see the conversation, or do we just kind of know what happened?
Basically, the only thing that we saw was her saying, I just kind of want to talk to you about the whole thing of people not being ready. So she knew that Kerpo was saying that Cassie wasn't ready, and Cassie was saying that she is. So it's basically Colton's got to decide, who do I believe? So Kaylin and Cassie are besties in the house. So Kaylin came in, and we can assume said that, if you are in love with Cassie and you want a future with her, then believe her over Kerpa. And in the end, that's love prevailed. And Kerpa went home, which I'm not sad about. She can heal her chin.
I think her chin is healed.
Alone.
I think that, it's great. Kerpa had a great model for this season, was just like, keep your head down. Kerpa said less words than Cassie, and the only reason that people know Kerpa is because she fell on some rocks 3 weeks ago and she had to get her chin stitched, so she had a Band-Aid. And I swear they didn't address the Band-Aid in the episode on purpose, so everybody would be like, what's on Kerpa's chin? What's going on?
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing people know her for, because she said nothing.
Yes.
But you got to think about the fact that she said nothing, and she still made it to the final 6.
Yeah.
You just got to keep your head down.
Right. That's how you play it. Lastly, I just want to really talk about Brett Young. At the end, for those who don't know, the end of the date was just Cassie and Colton, because Hannah went back to the house and was like, I don't want to deal with that. And he took her to a live concert of Brett Young singing, and fireworks were going off, and it was great. I love Brett Young, so I was like fangirling. I was like, I could only imagine how that feels right now.
Yeah. You know what I do have to say, though, is that more people have sent themselves home on this season than I feel like has ever happened before.
That's true.
It makes me wonder if there's something about Colton's personality that we're not seeing that is I don't know, maybe, is he really, is he stupid? Is he unpleasant? Why are so many girls I thought about it, and I don't want to be here anymore, and I'm not interested in pursuing a relationship with you, and I'm going to leave. I just think that's crazy.
Yeah. All right, so before we go, we're just going to do our predictions. Final 2. Who do we think is going to be the final 2?
I think...
Do you want me to tell you who the remaining 4 are?
Yes.
So it's Tayshia, Cassie, Kaylin, and Hannah.
Oof. All right, so I'm going to go with Cassie and Hannah.
Okay.
Because I think Taylin is much too aggressive.
Yeah.
And the other one is the worst.
Okay.
All right. Who do you think?
I want to know who wins, so I don't want to spoil anything for anyone.
We're just going to skip over you.
Yeah, we're pretending you didn't
Edit
say
her
that.
out.
All right. You didn't exist.
So I personally think
Yes.
the final 2 is going to be between Tayshia and Cassie.
Should I throw some fake names out so that
No,
we edit
because
it
then
out?
we know that's fake.
Okay. But I could throw the real one in there and you'd never know.
No, let's.
No, you ruined
spoil
Why
it.
don't you just
Okay.
say the real one right now?
I'm not gonna do
No.
that.
No. All right. So thank you for watching episode 2 of Gavel Gang. It's been great. Bye.
Bye.